Episode 2 An Ace in the Rough. The twins, Cal and Tanner Garrick, have finally been granted a royal pardon, freeing them from the island prison that was their home for most of their lives. They have just arrived in Crystalry, the capital city of Uvel, after embarking on a ship on which a mutiny occurred. The boys aided the now Captain Oxen Sidney, who had set sail east towards the South Gorge. The twins, now entering the city, are taken aback by the scale of everything. Wow, you see the pictures in the books, but this is something else. It's crowded and it smells like fish. Yes, that's true, but it's nothing like we've ever experienced, Cal. Yeah, but I'd rather be getting away to our actual home. God knows who might be waiting for us here. What do you mean? Do you not think we have enemies? Enemies who now know that we're out of prison and on our way home. Tanner looks around at the crowd of people moving through the streets. He notices a couple of people here and there, eyeing them up. Rough-looking people. I never really thought about that. Alright, let's just get to the main gate. Now, which way is that? Excuse me, sir. Which way to the main gate? Which one? The east or the south gate? I'm going to say the east gate. Ah, then you want to follow this street up. You come to the first gate, keep going straight through the second gate, then take your first right and keep going straight through the next gates and you come to the main square. It'll be the widest avenue on your left that leads straight to the gates. Through a lot of gates then. Thank you, sir. Are the stables nearby as well? Yeah, they're outside the gate. Which gate? Never mind. Thank you. Have a pleasant day. Thank you. There we go. Northwood it is. Let's go. The two boys start to make their way through the hustle and bustle of the capital city, not stopping to check out any shops or interact with anybody, but heading straight for the stables. As Tanner walks ahead, he gets a strange suspicion that somebody is following him. He turns around and looks down the path they came up. He spots a man, bald and rugged, sprinting up the path. He turns to Cal and grabs his shoulder and runs. Let's go, quickly! What? What is it? Well, I think we're being chased, so let's just get to the stables and steal some horses or something. I don't know, just come on! The two start running, pushing and shoving the people in their way. Tanner glances back behind him every so often to keep his eye on the man. Just as they get to the main square, Tanner loses sight of him. Stop. I don't know where he is. What? So? That's good, isn't it? Let's just keep running. Well, maybe he wasn't chasing us. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. Should we take that risk or keep going? I suppose we should go, just to be safe. As Tanner says this, the bald, rugged man appears in front of them, panting heavily, hands on his knees. Who are you? What the hell do you want? My name is Krone, my lords. I was hired to transport you to Shimmerwood, from the docks, but you walked straight past me, so I had to run after you. Apologies if I gave you a fright, my lords. Oh. Well, that makes sense, actually. No, yeah, we just assumed we had to meet you at the stables. Understandable, my lord. I should have made it clearer where to meet you. The twins allow the man to catch his breath back before they help him and stand him up straight. Alright, come on, let's get going. Are you okay? Of course, thank you. Can I interest you, lords, in enjoying a nice beverage from one of the many fine taverns here? He says as they start to walk towards the stables. No, thank you, Cornell. We just want to get to Shimmerwood as soon as possible. How long will that take? Well, we'll need to stop off in King's Keep halfway there, so I can restock our supplies. So overall, it should take us a month. A month? Well, give or take a few days. It depends how quickly we move and what times we set out and set up camp. Set up camp? We're not going to stop off at an inn or something? Of course, my lord. There are plenty of inns along the God's Road, but there will have to be a few days where we're on our own. Thank you, Cornell, that's fine. Cal, it gets us home, so let's just do it. Wouldn't it be quicker to just get our own horses and just ride there? I wouldn't like to be on a horse for nearly a month, Cal. Think of the chafage. Besides, horse and carriage means we can just relax in the back. It's not like it's just a cart, is it? Well, actually, my lords. As they exit the north gate, they see a young lad sitting on top of a horse and cart. Oh, never mind. At least it's all paid for. Thank you, young un. Here's 1 gold piece, as promised. The little boy joyfully catches the coin and grins with a mouthful of apple and jumps down off the cart and starts running back into the city. Cornell loads up the cart and assists the boys on. Get comfortable, my lords. We've a long journey ahead of us. The boys settle in, Cal immediately getting under a blanket and falling asleep. They journey north up the God's Road. passing by many travellers and traders, occasionally joining camps with others, sharing their fires, enjoying the music and the atmosphere of the few inns they find along the road. The vibrant greens surrounding them slowly become bright yellows, deep reds and warm orange. After around 2 weeks and passing through the border, they start to approach a large city they saw a while back. The city ahead of them started atop a hill, the castle stabbing into the skies. The city sloping down the hill to its west, disappearing behind a cliff's edge. There it is, my lords. King's Keep, the capital city of Krone. I'll need to get some more supplies for us here from the morning. It's a bit too late to get them tonight, I'm afraid, but first thing tomorrow, I'll go down and grab them. They should be in a warehouse down by the docks. Excellent, Cornell. Thank you. Is there any place we can stay? I'm not sure, my lord. The city is one place I've never stayed a night in. I tend to ride on or avoid it entirely. I even hired someone else to relocate our supplies here. Oh, is it that bad? Well, it's a cursed place, my lords. A lot of bad things happened here, in that very castle. He points to the giant castle dominating the skyline. They all look in silence for a moment as the sun starts to hide behind the castle itself. This city has housed more mad kings than sane. It's not safe for nobles of another country, especially yourselves being from Yord. Oh, I could have guessed that one. We read plenty of the history of our home, and Krone never came up once as friendly. So do we use different names? Of course. But the fact that you're twins is going to be a bloody nightmare to get round. We can either disguise you, split you up, or just head to a rougher part of the city. We grew up in prison. Rough sounds perfect. They make their way into the city. The brightly lit main street makes it seem like daytime again. The street immediately to their right heads up the hill to the huge castle, the road lined with turrets and guards. Not that way then. The main street ahead of them dips down towards the bay, the city either side following it down. The city sits between two cliffs that surround a large body of water and eventually leads to the open seas. They head down towards the streets near the docks. The cobble path now turned to mud and occasional patches and trails of gravel. Tanner hears loud laughter and music coming from around the corner and grins. He turns the corner and sees a sign above a door. Ace's Ale House. It sounds perfect. Their logo is a mug being smashed over someone's head while they drink. It looks perfect too. Come on, Cal. Oh, wait. John. Yes, I am John. Thank you for the clarification. Clarence. Really? What is the matter, Clarence, my brother? Nothing, John. I'll remember this. I'll go in first, okay? Tanner enters the alehouse and is immediately greeted by the smell of ale and sweat. He looks around at the crowded room, people drinking, a band of gnomes playing in the corner. The bar full of people ordering drinks, and on the other side of the room, a group of people playing darts. This is so beautiful. Tanner approaches the bar and squeezes himself in between two patrons. Eventually, a large Goliath approaches him and stoops down to his level to hear his order. Hello, I will have a single ale, please.
One ale, coming up. There, that'll be 5 copper pieces, please.
There you are. So how's business?
Oh, it's okay, but I'd rather work somewhere a bit quieter, you know. The hustle of a capital city is too much for me.
Well, why don't you move somewhere quieter then?
My dad needs me running this one. The only way out's to get another place, and I can't afford that.
Ah, I see. That is a shame. And this is definitely what you want to do? I mean, you are huge. You could be one hell of a fighter.
Oh, I am. I can fight off 10 men at once, but those days are behind me now. I just like to relax and serve ales. Quality ales, courtesy of Ace, my father.
Oh, wow. It really is a family business.
That's right. We got a few more alehouses round the Darn, one in each capital, and a handful more scattered around. We do quite well, to be honest.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So what makes Ace's ales so much better than the rest,
Well, you could always count on the bar staff to put out any criminal rabble. We support local musicians. And we have a secret recipe that puts our ale above everyone else's.
Oh, yeah. Well, what's the recipe?
Oh, it's just a blend of I'm not as silly as you think and nice try.
Oh, really? That sounds spicy.
Oh, it is. Don't tell anyone, eh?
My lips are well and truly sealed, sir. At this point, Cal enters and walks straight up to the bar, squeezing himself between the same two patrons as Tanner. Oh, Clarence. Fancy seeing you here. Ah, oh, John. Yes, it is I, your brother, Clarence.
Whoa. I've seen the world, let me tell you, but I have never seen identical twins. You look the same.
Yes, we have travelled from the border isles across the Grey Sea.
Oh, lovely. Would you like an ale too? John, was it?
John, yes. And this is Clarence. An ale would be lovely.
Oh, I am Gorag, son of Ace.
Ah, lovely. Pleasure to meet you, Gorag, son of Ace, server of ales. The boys drink through the night, singing songs and getting Gorag involved too, all three of them getting drunk and enjoying their night. As the sun rises across the bay, the streets fill with light, and sleeping bodies begin to rise from the sticky floor of a certain alehouse. Oh, wow. I'm still alive. Oh, it's a miracle. Oh, my damn head. I haven't gotten drunk since... well, ever. It's great. Ooh, not so loud, please, John. Cal says quickly as he sits up and sees Gorag tidying up the stage where the gnomish band performed. Gorag looks at him and chuckles. He looks around the room to double check nobody else is in there.
It's all right, Cal. I know who you really are.
Tanner shoots up and clutches his head in agony before shaking it off. How do you know us? Are you gonna kill us?
Kill you? Why would I do that? No. You got really drunk and spilled it all last night. You're Cal and Tanner Garrick, and you're going home to Shimmerwood in the north.
Oh, gods. Who else knows?
Well, it was very, very late. I'd shut the store and we sat and drank until we just passed out. So, well, it's just me, yeah.
Just you. And you won't tell anyone, will you? Gorag stops, stands up straight and looks around. Standing on the stage, his head barely misses the ceiling. He steps down and walks up between the twins and pulls one of the stools over from the counter. He sits on it and looks at them both.
I won't tell anyone. In exchange for something?
Anything. We'll give you anything.
Good. You told me that you hail from Shimmerwood, correct?
Yes, that's right.
Well, tell me if I'm wrong, but there's a curse on Shimmerwood that kills anyone who doesn't have ties to the Garrick family, correct?
That's correct.
So how many people live there now?
About 10 or so, I believe. What's your point?
What I'm trying to get round to saying is Shimmerwood has no alehouses, right?
Ah, I see. In exchange for your silence, you want to set up an Ace's alehouse in Shimmerwood, right?
Oh yes, please. It sounds ideal. A nice, quiet, peaceful location for me to do business.
It's quiet because people die if they stay there. You understand that, right?
Oh, of course. But I figured when you get back, you'll do something to lift that curse, right?
At this point, Cornell enters, a puzzled look on his face seeing them engage so intensely in conversation with the Goliath. He looks even more puzzled when he sees Cal on the ground clutching a bucket. Well, it would be nice to rid our home of an evil, dark curse, yes. Oh, there you are, lads. What are you talking about? That book you read, right? It's fine, Cornell. This is Gorag. He's a friend.
Pleasure to meet you, Cornell.
Likewise, sir. But I must escort the twins back now, though. It's best we be getting away now, my lords.
I need an answer before you go. I need this big break.
A big break to escape to the country. Are you sure? It's quiet and it's very cold.
Definitely sure. I've lived most of my life in the scorching heat. It would be a welcome change.
What do you say, Cal? I say let's do it. Not even home yet and we're doing business. All right, Gorag, you can come and set up shop.
Thank you, my lords, thank you. I'm gonna get packing right away.
Already? We haven't even got there yet. Who knows what we can do about this curse? What if we don't?
Oh, well, is there anywhere nearby I could stay in?
Cornell, what's the nearest town or village to Shimmerwood? That would definitely be Smallguard. It's only a stone throw away outside Shimmerwood's borders, opposite side of the Gods Road.
Sounds lovely. I'll let you boys go then. Thank you for this. It won't be forgotten.
Well, we look forward to seeing you, Gorag. You take care now. The boys depart Gorag, giving him a firm handshake that leaves them both rubbing sore and almost crushed hands. They make their way back out into the city, onto a freshly stocked cart, and once more head north, getting ever nearer to their home.